Hello, guys. Good evening once again. It's your boy, Paul from Red London Wire. I greet you all over the world. So, this evening we are going to be talking about Arsenal transfer news. I know it has been a long time. I promise you guys that I was going to be bringing the show like every day, but we are not doing that based on some certain reasons. So, hopefully, everything will be fine. Tonight, I have with me my will I call him my boss? Yeah, he's my boss. Mr. Face. Good evening. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Always, like always.
So today we're going to be talking about us now. So their transfer, how did they go? And we are still going to be talking about how their season ended, or like a recap. So first of all, Mr.
Yeah,
this season so far, as in this season we just end too.
yeah.
So for you, how will you rate Arsenal this season? Or I know they finished second,
Yeah.
and what we expected is not what they gave us. So for you, based on all the things we happen for the
Mm.
season, the injuries, the bad officiating,
Yeah.
how you go say the season end for Arsenal? And there's this debate that is going on that Tottenham, based on the fact that they won the Europa Cup, or
Europa, yeah.
so they said so many persons are saying that they
They
have a
had a good
better season.
season.
They had a
And
better
Arsenal.
season than Arsenal. So from your own point of view, what will you say? How you rate Arsenal this season, their performance?
Okay. If you talk about league, because we go feel rate them in different criteria.
Yeah.
Uh, we had the league. We had the FA Cup. We had the um, the European competition where Arsenal were in the Champions League and Tottenham were in the Europa League.
Yeah.
Um, if you look at the whole season as a whole, Arsenal had a better season than them. Yes, Arsenal didn't really compete for the league.
Yeah.
Arsenal didn't compete for the league. Like I said, like we also nobody even challenged Liverpool for the league this season. We talk the truth.
Yeah.
Nobody challenged Liverpool for the league. If you look at the league running from August last year till May this year, nobody challenged Liverpool. But if sports fans are coming because they won the Europa League after just with one goal on target, one shot, one goal on target with one goal, I think they are saying that like, Arsenal didn't have a good season, Spurs didn't have a good season. Now, if you say who, yes, Tottenham might have won some trophy, which you expect Arsenal to win a trophy, uh, which is the expectation of every club that goes into the league season to
Any
win
season.
something
Yeah.
and come out of something. There's also an argument coming from some quarters that if you look at the Arsenal team, you expect them at least this season to finish in one of the finals. If not winning the league, they could have finished in one of the finals of all the competitions that they've challenged. Take for instance the FA Cup. They went out in the first one against Man United. Take for instance the League Cup. Newcastle beat them. Now
Yeah.
they went all the way to the Champions League semi-final and they couldn't really reach the promised land where they were beaten by the eventual winners, Paris Saint-Germain. They finished second in the league. All in all, it was a disappointing season for the Arsenal fan. All in all, but in terms of what is really coming into their pocket as a team, I think financially they had a good season financially. But in terms of the footballing side winning trophy, which is the expectation of every fan, Arsenal no try you. I don't want to put that argument with Tottenham because the Tottenham they had an abysmal season. They finished 17th position, if I'm not mistaken. They
Yeah.
had an abysmal season. To be
I
fair,
agree
even though
with
they
you.
won
Say
the Europa Cup by fluke, now and a fluke they take with the Europa Cup. They had an abysmal season.
I quite agree with you because terms every club their end goal now to win trophy.
Yeah, not true.
So for Arsenal, I believe I'm an Arsenal fan. So, but I don't judge. I don't judge things because I don't. How I want to put this thing. I know they support team with bias
Not true.
because if I see waiting no good, I will talk am.
You open them up. I agree
Because
with you,
yes,
brother.
Arsenal, as like you said, Liverpool don't get any competitor this season. They don't get any competitor,
In
and this
short, myself,
season,
what we even talk about, nobody even expect Liverpool because of the new manager who they get. They just carry the league run like that.
yes, now,
Everybody was
yes,
expecting that as Man City don't collapse midway towards the first part of the league. Now Arsenal will collect that baton because they don't finish
yes,
second for 2 seasons behind Man City, and because of the kind of fights where you expect say Arsenal for that kind say okay, these are our rivals, they don't collapse, so they don't go down. Okay, we
more
could
use
put
the
pressure.
opportunity.
Yeah, use opportunity. Since I was not finish second, back to back for the past 2 seasons now behind them. But we use opportunity, but we take fire them. That wasn't there. And I would say the reason why uh, Arsenal fall short of expectation in this season. Just one reason, one good reason. Carry on, my brother.
The thing is that I'm even coming to that because the thing we say we they work, me and you they
Yeah.
work, and this job what they do, they pay us.
Yeah.
So do you think Arsenal or the players
Mm.
they no really push
Oh,
or na
if we speak,
circumstance just make them due to the
okay,
circumstances that make them no
okay, this
win the
one I was
league?
in the B. This one I was in me.
Because
To be
no,
frank,
sorry,
you know,
before you
say me, I don't
continue,
be, I don't be Arsenal specialist like that in and out. You know where,
yes,
but
no,
I'm
I'm
in
not. I'm
Premier
not
League.
going. I'm not. The question is not based on
Yeah.
the club you're supporting.
Mm,
Because if you see Man U now, you are a Man U fan. If you
yes, I
see
know.
Man U now when they play that final
Yes,
for your Tottenham win with one chance where they get one shot on
exactly,
target.
exactly.
So if you they judge this now, because my point is this, just because of what you said, because Arsenal they expect them say yes, now they're supposed to win based on the fact say Man City don't really collapse.
Yes.
You not think say now based on the some of the bad officiating and
Yeah,
injuries.
yes, what
Because
we
if
put,
you see Saka statistics, Saka missed 19 games for Arsenal. Kai Havertz missed almost 2 or 3 months.
yeah.
So I'm not the try one use injury as an excuse. No, that's not my point.
Mm.
But the point what they try make now be say there are sometimes where be say players they push, but the circumstances where they around them
Oh,
now it make them no fit achieve what they want to achieve. That's the point I'm trying to make.
okay. What we look some factors. Okay, what we talk come officiating.
Can you?
Yes, every club will say they also get bad officiating, like Arsenal too. That aside. Injury, every club will say they also get injury like Asa, but Asa missed their key players when they wanted that. Because see, let me say this. Let me say this. You see, when there's a run in for the league, the run in for the league do not just start in the final 10 games of the league. It starts at the beginning of the season.
Sure.
So you have, I'll look at the league, a league phase in 4 phases. Now,
Okay.
these are the 4 phases. The first 19 games divided by 2, which is what we just say now 9.5
Nine games.
in between. So that first 10 games they're very crucial at the beginning of the season. Then what will happen from the 10 game to the 19 game, they're also crucial as well. But
Yeah.
at that time, from the 10 game to the 19 game, if you manage those things in and out, through and through, if you manage them. But now, come middle of the season, for some club, they click for middle of the season.
Yeah.
And that was the time Arsenal needed their talisman, like the likes of Saka and some players that were there. Even Odegaard was not even informed to
Yeah.
crown it all. Some players
Yes,
were
that
not
one, you know,
really
said that one still go out for like 2 or 3 months.
exactly. So he might go out too. So you see, when you expect say your players go click gear, those no click gear. Now those are I've mentioned 2 factors now. The last factor where I say I won't mention is that, and this is coming from the coach and the sporting director. And I'm going to lay that blame. See that Arsenal team. If maybe Edu and at that time Edu and Ateta at that time, I have to at the beginning of this. I will refresh that team. I will refresh the team. Please, guys, if you are watching us now, please kindly send in your comment. We will read your comment. We will go. Make you also think what happened to Arsenal at the beginning before we go into the transfer of the show. So at the beginning of that at the beginning of that season, that team needed a refreshment of new players, maybe 3 players, three good players for that team. Yes, you signed Moreno. Who else did you sign again? Moreno, is he enough? No, he isn't enough. You were playing him as a first one, but you could have gotten a striker by all means, by all cost. At least you could have gotten a striker. If you get a striker,
The
you
thing
have
is this,
Moreno and one other player. You for refresh the team. That team needs refreshment. People like Zinchenko, what did they even bring for Arsenal? He was sitting on the bench. You got Sterling that was surplus to requirement. What is it that Sterling has brought to that team for over 9 months when they sign them on loan? That one a waste. For me, the collection has to be done at the beginning of last season. And they don't do them. No refreshment. We just bombard. As I just bombard, that's those same players when they get they bombard them. But the shining light out of this whole thing what happened last season for Arsenal, there's one shining light, and I would say is Lewis Kelly. He was discovered last season, and that was one of the shining lights that I think Arsenal have to take in that at least they don't collect one player for academy, may come join the team. At least that one don't become good addition. So that is just it. But overall in that season, they were below expectation from the fans and from the players. I know there are factors, but my brother, Paul, you know how fans they talk, and they don't care. They will tell you say every club must have they get injury, every club they get a referee mistake, every club they get this one. So now what in be that?
So I hear waiting you talk, but come to my draw your attention back because at the beginning of we are talking about the start of 2024 and 2025 season, the window before that season, right?
Yeah.
Now they say Arsenal are supposed to refresh the team.
Exactly, beginning of last season now.
Yeah, but as at that time, Arsenal needed a striker. Which striker are they available that season?
There was a Sesko available by all means.
No, Sesko. Leipzig said they don't want to sell him.
Yeah.
Arsenal was going for him that last season, so he said they should give him one more season. That was what he said.
If Sesko no dey, Arsenal you have to look at any other good striker around there.
The thing is this: as at that time, Gabriel Jesus was available. Kai Havertz was available.
Exactly, I know.
So what have we say Arsenal they try avoid? Now that made them buy player where they don't really want.
But see now, they don't as a buy player as they don't buy player where they don't really want. See how it can affect the season. For me, I think say sometimes when they go transfer market, yes, sometimes you need to get options for ground.
Yeah.
You know how it be. You get option A, option B, option C. Kai Havertz did so well. Kai Havertz for me, I think did so before that ACL, that injury, he did so well. Up to that match when they play Man United for FA Cup before he won't get that injury. Yeah. He did so well, covering from Saka, getting the goals, banking in the goals left, right, center, and giving the team that hope to see if they fit compete against Liverpool. But as injury can't knock him, what he can't remain. Injury don't knock him now. What he we think say remain? Nothing. Nobody will step up. The only player will step up for that is that be Declan Rice. Declan Rice cannot be a midfielder, cannot be a striker, cannot be in every places. That is just it. It cannot be in every places. Now the fact be that. I don't know how you see him, but now what he be with that?
Yeah, I get your point. I get your point. Well, that being said, now that all the strikers are available, I'm talking about this transfer window now. So Arsenal they link different linking. They don't link. So the link gone. Me don't tire for linking. I believe so with this our new sporting director and Roberta. I believe his style of the style when they get your player now. You go there with this A, there with B. You get like different options because Arsenal they need right winger now. So their priority target before now Nico Williams. Now I think Rodrygo of Real Madrid. That be their target now. Their number one target. So
Okay.
I don't observe this and better because if you see
But
the likes of
Rodrygo now the salary way they could for Arsenal now. Arsenal go fit afford that.
now the same thing with Nico Williams. The fee, their fee not be the
Arsenal,
problem.
For Arsenal is the problem, but it's a long term salary, and Arsenal have the
Yes,
salary cap for all their players.
yes. Now the same thing will make them they shy away from that Nico Williams Z because that Nico Williams Z, I don't think is the fee. They are not. They not be the
Not be
amount.
the fee. Not be the fee.
They disturb them.
The salary. So Arsenal not go fit pay above their wage cap.
And
You
I believe
see,
so. You go see happen to
for
Rodrygo
those that are
too.
watching us, if there's something we have to learn about transfer. Now, for a transfer to happen, make I just explain them to all of us. For a transfer to happen, there are several stages. I don't want to name the number of stages, but Paul, me and you know those stages. First of all, the club has to identify that player.
Yeah.
That is it, and make sure that player suits what the manager needs. That is the first point of a transfer to happen. And not just they happen, say because season just end. Now you don't identify that player. They happen when season they go, your scouts don't already do their work. They don't put the options down for you. They don't put the options down for the manager. That is the first step for a transfer. The second step for transfer, now be say you go initiate contact with the agent of that player first. Not be the club. The agent of that player first. Tell the agent of the player, say, I want your player and how much your player will cost, and this is that. Waiting be the evaluation of your player in terms of personal terms, first of all.
Yeah.
So that means you don't know waiting be the player wages and waiting be the player personal terms and everything. Once you don't initiate that contact, that one don't come out for road. Una and the agents don't agree. Say this one na wetin e be, na wetin your player be. That personal terms don't agree. You have to agree at personal terms because you know go just go in. Say,
yeah, because this thing where they talk about, so I even have it in mind because for me it's just two stages: club to players.
Yeah,
then
exactly.
Before club to club.
Yes.
Because normally the scouts
why
do
I
scouting.
won't break them down those stages. Be say, you know, say we get people who go night school, we get people who go morning school. So you need to break them down.
I understand your point because some people just they say Liverpool they sign, Chelsea they sign, Arsenal never sign.
So some people will get there, we go night school. Some people will get there, we go morning school. So what more will just break them down for everybody, make you understand. For people will go night and morning school. So okay.
And the thing is, my able tip into what you talk. It's not just about agreeing with the player.
Exactly.
There are some factors that are under this thing that if you see, okay, look the way where Liverpool and this Florian Wirtz they go now. Do you know how many times Liverpool don't send bids? So there are some factors.
Even now, they want to. They even here say the money will reach 150 million euros now.
They just increase. They just pay increase bid now with 113.
Yeah,
113. Look, Mayu and Mbuemo now. The same thing.
Yes.
So there are some factors.
Because the club, the selling club wants also amount.
Yes. They look the way where Man you sign Kuha. Say if Man you can pay that amount for Kuha from Wolves, Why they no pay so for Mbeumo? We give them 20 goals and 7
Now
assists.
for those two deals, now what you see, there are two different things in those two deals.
Yeah.
Matheus Cunha has a stipulated buyout clause of 62 point something million pounds for in this thing.
Yeah.
When will not get anything for that? Now the club does not any price stamp for the player. So what could you understand?
Now the advantage of the club get be that because
exactly.
I didn't release clause there now. You have be like this Nico Williams now. There's a release clause.
Yeah, exactly. So
Arsenal have made the release clause, but the salary wages, the wages, not be the issue.
Wages there between. That is why that agreement has to be reached between for the player before we meet the club.
So guys, with that being said, I beg transfer no be one thing. You go market, see tomatoes, you pay cash, carry. They have so many things that is under it. So more exercise patient. The window open from the 1st of this month. It go close 10.
Yeah.
Then they go reopen them on the 16th till September. I think September 1st. Yeah.
Exactly.
So they still have a lot of time. So what make they open this window now? Made some people just strengthen because of this club World Cup.
That's so.
We don't want play. So let's jump into, for those that are watching us, this is Red London Roar, the channel where we bring you the latest Arsenal transfer news and matches watch along as well. Like I said, I'll try as much as possible to bring almost 90% of the matches watch along for 2025 and 2026 season Premiership. I'm just speaking about Premiership. I'm not talking about Champions League. Premiership. So please hit the notification bell and the likes button as well. Yeah. For those that are yet to subscribe, please subscribe to this channel. So the first person on my list now is Nico Williams. Okay, let's do Nico Williams and Rodrygo at the same time.
Okay.
So these two positions now, because I don't check Arsenal. We Arsenal need to strengthen now the attack.
Yeah.
Number 9, right winger, and possible left winger as well. Because that Saka wing is not a priority.
I agree with you.
Saka wing is not a priority. Where we get issue for now that number 9 and an upgrade for Martinelli and Trossard.
And an upgrade for So okay, what we look if you want your striker now. I know every Arsenal fan before the season started, they were looking at really looking at Victor Gyökeres.
Yeah.
And now I don't think that the Arsenal board and the Arsenal manager is looking at that area. What they are looking at is Sesko. And Sesko have a buyout clause of 64 million. Is it 64? There are about 65 million euros in his buyout clause. It's remember for Arsenal to trigger that. Nobody knows what is in Andre Betta's mind and the likes of Arteta. They know when they want to move, and they know that they will have to move quickly and swiftly. Okay, if Sesko is the upgrade, is the striker, the main striker, and he falls within that age bracket that Arteta wants, I just think that Arsenal have to act quickly and swiftly now. Yes.
Because Mr. Murphy, sorry to cut you short. Because there's this narrative that before now, Arsenal had already agreed with Sesko, that just like we discussed.
Yeah.
Just now, earlier on. Last 2024-2025 season, Arsenal wanted to buy Sesko. But he said he won't play one more season.
Yeah.
January this year, Arsenal still push again to sign him. So, what do you make me they bring this conversation? Before this, when Arsenal they push this push, now Edu, they are available there.
Yeah.
So, I think I don't get this relationship with Benjamin Sesko. You don't identify this player, say, now this guy I want. So, only for Andre Beta to come now, because there's this narrative that there is a conflict between Beta and Arteta based on the striker position. It's like Andre Beta they in love with Gyökeres. Why Arteta wants Sesko?
Yeah.
So for me, Better is a sporting director. So Arteta now be the coach. You need to give the coach the opportunity to do what he want to do, so that if he fail, he no get anybody to hold. Say, now
Yes,
this one I want.
yes, I agree with you.
Now this one I want, but see what you give me. That's the reason why I fail. So this thing don't they go on. That's why it say now, and Gyökeres now be like and second option in case Sesko no work.
Also,
So for you now, looking at this Sesko, as from my own point of view, anyone where they get for the two, I'm okay. So I said they give me one, and when they give me striker, and I don't want me after. But from an Arsenal point of view, they be investors. Because if as a businessman, if you want to invest, you go invest on waiting, go give you return.
Yeah.
I believe that's the reason why they are going for this Benjamin Sesko. Because if you see the guy is 21 or 22 now. So there will be definitely a return of investment. But Arsenal fans, we just want give me person where you just give me what I want just now. And in all this thing, there's a possibility for both of them not to even do well if they come to the Premiership. There's that possibility for the both of them not to do well when they come Premiership. The possibility there. So no matter who you decide, there is a possibility for them not to hit the ground running. So once you invest, you need to take your time. So I believe from Arsenal POV point of view, that's the reason why they are going for Sesko, because he's younger. He gets so many things. My point now be say when Victor Gyökeres is the Sesko age, nobody know him.
Okay.
Nobody know him. So if they in pick now, so me, the two of them, they are very good. But the fact say Gyökeres in return, waiting they give out now, a pass Sesko now almost time double figure. That doesn't mean Sesko is also a bad player. So from you now, who you feel say go fit this Arsenal team? Between Nico Williams and Rodrygo.
Okay. So it still boils down to what you said between Sesko and Gyökeres and Nico Williams and Rodrygo. Nico Williams, what has he won? Just 2 trophies in his career. Just 2 trophies. He has won the European Championship, yes, with Spain, and he has also won I think the King's Cup. What they call the King's Cup? In just the replica of the FA Cup in Spain as well. Those are the 2 trophies I'm aware of he has won. I don't know whether he has won any other trophy, but he's a good player, decent player, very young. You have Rodrygo that has seen it all. He has done it. Yes, maybe he has not won the World Cup. That's the only trophy I think he hasn't won. But he has seen it all. Won the Champions League twice with Real Madrid. Won the La Liga like twice or 3 times with Real Madrid. So he has seen all those things all as a player, and he wants to move on according to what the reports are saying. Now, English I speak so now before I move to our main language. So he wants to move on as the report is saying. And if you look at, for me, for the long run, Williams will be the preferred player for the long run. But for the short run, let's say 5 years or 3 years, Rodrygo will be that player that you want. For me, Arsenal has to win at Arsenal don't get long run and short run now. We could just talk him now. Because Arteta is 5 years into the job now.
Yeah.
Don't live 5 years into the job. So we talk the truth. Arsenal don't get long run short. For me, that Arsenal team doesn't even need a very big fix. The things are in place. The defense are there. The midfielders you want are there, except you as Arsenal want add Zubimendi to solidify that midfield. Now the front line now, even the front line myself, that the point man we go knock a enter goal. That be the main thing where we Arsenal want. So
They don't need much. They
they
don't need
don't need
big.
much. It's not a quick fix. So when we're talking of long run, short run, it won't be anything. For me, get a Rodrygo and put him there. Rodrygo can be much more effective than those two players you have. Everybody know how Rodrygo they play. He won't be play away. If he hits top gear, even Vinicius Junior for that Real Madrid don't reach that guy. Once that guy is on the top gear, so if Arsenal can get that guy, I think that should be fine and good. Arsenal don't need long run or short run. Just get that guy.
Wait. The long run and short run we even talk now.
Yeah.
I not see the much age difference between Rodrygo and Williamson.
Exactly.
Rodrygo is 24.
It's just that Rodrygo, the player, will start when Madrid give an opportunity on time.
Rodrygo is just 24.
They could give an opportunity as they offload those their Ronaldo, they build the Karim Benzema.
Then they give opportunity.
That was where he got the opportunity on time, and he took the opportunity by hook and by crook and became and established himself as one of Real Madrid's best players for the past 5 seasons. So for me, you just talk. I'm saying you don't get long run or short run. Get any of those players and put them there because you need players that are firing from all cylinders. And if you look at Rodrygo in terms of injury, you guys don't get injury for league. You don't get injury as long as he's fit. Carlo Ancelotti will pick him to play, except something else. Except he get on that different formation when you won't play on that day. So get him into the team if it's possible. If the report out there says he wants to leave Real Madrid, get him and put him inside the team and let's see how the application will be. Arsenal don't get too much this thing. And the other thing where I want me Arsenal do if they fix their first 11, if they fix that their bench, the bench is so. You see, if you like, you get Saka for bench, you get all the Rodrygo, everybody. But there are moments in game, there are opponents when you meet them, you need a game changer. You need that what do they even call it? What be that word where they even where you need that unpredictability from a certain player from the bench. And when you get those players, then you can go into the season to fight the Man United, to fight the Liverpools, to fight the Man City that are signing players with the reckless abundance now. They won't come back to their glory days again after one season without winning nothing. So those are things that I think Arsenal has to fix into this as they go into this 2025-2026 season.
All right. Mr. Amofe, thank you very much. For me, sure you see that between Williams and Rodrygo.
Yeah.
If Arsenal collect Williams, I will not see it as a much upgrade to. For me, it's just that what it was at the lack na speed where you no get. I think it was at get speed. Trossard is very trickish. Now speed they kill that guy. If Arsenal sign Williams, I'm not gonna see him as the upgrade where they there, much. I know they see any upgrade because William is just that one self see they do small picking things sometimes. But see that Rodrygo.
Yeah, footballer.
Like you talk about, the guy have seen it all. What do you define?
And a very serious player. You know they play.
Good finish.
He's serious.
As in when now that kind of person they need. Should see that boy so that Rodrygo.
Yeah.
Sometimes I they even see you know what I like him. He can play both right and left wing. Because if you check the match,
if Kingston they work for this, and you go tell me him and Saka made a switch instantly. So we just switch instantly.
The match against the match between Arsenal and Real Madrid, now right wing he play home and away. So he can play there as well. Even that if that place now being better, not being best wing be that. And what do you talk about our players as in how do they call them again?
The bench.
players so they bench. Yeah. One way for you to get players for bench, just imagine as Arsenal sign Rodrygo. Then they have what's his name? Martinelli and Trossard, they bench.
Exactly.
Make them not sell wetin they get because say they won't sign. No. If they sign striker now, they get a Kai Havertz.
Yeah.
They get what's his name? I know say they'll say Gabriel Jesus. They get Kai Havertz and
Gabriel Jesus for bench. May they get put up for bench. May they put up for bench.
No, may they,
if you want to stay, make them put up for bench.
May they sell, may they buy on that night. Meanwhile, may they sell that Gabriel Jesus. May they buy 2-9. May they buy 2-9. Because if you see, if they buy striker now, they have more depth. You know why I said so? See about now. If Arsenal sign point man, how about get 2 persons where they play in wing now? In the likes of what's his name? Declan Rice and Mikel Merino plus Havertz. Because if they're bringing Zubimendi now, the midfield you go play between Partey, Zubimendi, Declan Rice. You know, say Arteta, what Arteta won't do now to push Rice. I don't see Arsenal. I don't see Arteta playing seat.
That free roll.
Yes, I'm not seeing Declan Rice playing 6 at all next season.
Absolutely.
Unless Zubimendi or Thomas Partey get injury, maybe Zubimendi come and still get injury. I know they see Declan Rice say they can't play 6. So that Kai Havertz wing, they'll get Kai Havertz, they'll get Mikel Merino and Declan Rice. So that one are still squad depth. And again, if they will bring one person as cover up for Saka, Arsenal, like you said, Arsenal don't need much fixing. I swear that they don't need much fixing.
No, they don't need much fixing.
Get one good 9. Get one good 9. If you can keep Gabriel Jesus.
If you say Brian Mbeumo say they go man, you don't tell everybody saying that man you won't play for. I think Mbeumo could have been a very good player to play in that Saka wing when Saka is injured.
But the thing is that Mbeumo, I know why Mbeumo choose. You know one stay for bench. Mbeumo, no, you know if he come Arsenal because he goes that bench. No, he's too good to be on the bench.
I agree with you, my brother.
So that one, I know life for you.
For those who watch us, we won't hear from that this evening. We just get approximately like 12 minutes towards the end of the show. What we hear from now, what we know what we feel about this Arsenal transfer. This is just our first episode on the Arsenal transfer. I'll be here to assist Paul. Though I know be now they hear me. If now anybody they hear me, I know the Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
I'll be the opposite of the Arsenal fan on the other side of the aisle. So, but this is football, and these are our football. So I'll be at the like talk football, no matter what it be. That what we don't the chop since one will be picking. We don't the chop them. If football are food, the chop them they come. Since one will be
the chop them.
The chop them they come. Now what will they do? But so anywhere where we belong, we want to talk. Yesterday night, one of our colleagues they asked me say why me I talk why me I talk to say that Barcelona go find them that get 12 to that say that I play at the play. Don't be say I just want touch up small, but the guy can't take up so serious as if this thing. But that's how they talk about Paul. Paul we start from argument before we call talk football now. The argue almost every day. Almost every day we argue football, and that is the beauty.
My mother, as a football lover, if you don't want to argue, you never tell you don't go view center for Nigeria, go watch ball. They will cost you.
No respect to.
So now football for you be that. So
yes, if you see for outside, you can't say a padomo. You go say a padomo.
Yes,
but for say football view center, no a pow.
No a pow. All right. So for those that are watching us, please kindly subscribe.
Just subscribe to our channel and let's hear from you. We have 10 minutes. Let's hear. Just pick your phone, type in anything you want to talk about that's in your mind as an Arsenal fan, and we'll respond. We'll tell you what is it? Okay, one more thing I
So
also want to look at. I also want
okay.
to look at. I want to ask the Arsenal fans out there that are watching us live, is that, are you satisfied with your manager Mikel Arteta? Because there are calls out there that this should be his last season. If he doesn't win anything, there are calls for Arteta's head to leave us. Arteta out will start from next season. If he doesn't, if the fan sees that everything is going south. You remember that, Paul? Remember that we had this out because for everything when they talk for this show, they always discuss it for before we come here, maybe days before or some few times. You remember that after the Champions League final, Henry appeared on the overlap. That's
Yeah.
that show that is being hosted by Gab Level and Carragher
Canada.
and some other sporting
I think Roy
icons like
Keane.
Roy Keane and former Arsenal legend Ian Wright. Um, Now, Henry's point in that, if to say we get that video that for play him, but no, we send him. We will play him next. We will try to play some videos next time so that all of us will go there in sync with what we dey do. So Henry point be say, if you even Manchester United when they talk say they as bad as it is, if you look at them for the past 5 seasons they've gone to 5 finals. The argument be say you know they see the sign on how, yes, you know say they don't finish second, but you know they see the sign because you know they see the sign say Arsenal fit break into that title haul jeans to say they win one trophy. Yes, I said I don't win one FA Cup since in his first season, but since then he never still take Arsenal to any final. Now only second he just finish. So he expects say as that team don't grow because see that Arsenal team they are so much. Forget say that some young boys there for there, but they are so matured in terms of what they get for their head. They are easy get a lot of oil when it comes to football. They are so matured in the essence that you expect them that at least they go down enter like 2 finals in the past 5 seasons. I don't know how we all react to that. What he already talk. But me and Paul, we don't get this. We don't talk this discussion, and we've had it back and forth. We've looked at it all in all. But in our side, there's an element of truth, and also sometimes there are factors. See, the factors they whether we like them or not. I don't know what you, Paul, what you want to talk for this matter.
Yeah, you get points because normally if you see as Ateta don't try,
Yeah, we don't try.
I'll not take his flower away
Yeah,
from him.
yeah.
But one thing I want more understand is say if you see when Ateta come in, they gave him some players. Then his goals, Ateta's goal was the top 4. They give him players, mainly achieve that goals. So now they sign Gabriel Jesus, the likes of Zinchenko, Local Gun, Sami Local Gun. So many, you sign some players just to achieve top 4. My brother, lo and behold, 2 seasons, in first 2 seasons, now 8th position he finish.
I agree with you.
8th position. Then the signings still they improve on the signings. But since Arteta starts to finish second
for the past 3 seasons,
for the past 3 seasons, I want to check him from that season because the first season where Arteta finished second, that was 2023-2024 season.
Yeah.
The goal was top 4. So more check from that 2023-2024 season to this season where you're finished. So
yeah,
how many players now don't sign? The one player where I feel factor say where they don't sign, now be where I know say yes, now be Declan Rice.
Yeah.
And the truth is that you give a coach material to finish top 4. You don't finish that top 4.
So what will be the next thing?
What will be the next thing? So this season, I believe this season, say this season, now go be the best season. If Arteta for me, That's why I want them to give him all the players he's requesting for.
Absolutely.
So if he fail next season, because if you check from that 2023-2024 season to now, the only important player Arsenal don't buy is Declan Rice.
Yeah. And they paid to their nose, to their nose and mouth, everything, all their body, they take get that Declan Rice.
Now they take get that guy, and the guy they deliver for us.
Exactly.
So that guy is nothing. Okay, let me shock you.
You know, say I be arguing. You know, say I be arguing with you one time, even before that match against Real Madrid. I had one argument with you. You know, sometimes we like put some things out there among ourselves, but we know where the right answer is. But I told you one argument, and not I just had that thing in my mind, and I brought it so that we had that discussion that day when we do the argument. I tell you, say, remember, I just closed my eyes. I said, even Declan Rice myself will walk out. So remember that statement where I make that time.
Yes.
And we had that argument. That argument was not to berate Declan Rice. It was just to reassure to make sure
I remember we're gonna check the best midfielder.
Exactly, my brother. I had my answers. I had the answers I'm looking for, because I hear that thing from some quarters, and those quarters are from those top English pundits when they're out there. But be as it be, they talk to you saying the only important player was not the one they won't sign one piece.
I never even land safe. I shock you.
My brother.
I shock you. From that 2023 to 2024 season, 2023 to 2024, see this moment, Arsenal don't sign any striker.
No.
You know, so how you want to win league? How you want to win now?
We got Jesus as your top striker.
How you want to win now?
How do you want to win a league with a false number 9 or Havertz or Moreno? You cannot win a league with that.
Even the Gabriel Jesus is first 9. It's not
yes, that's what I talk about.
It's the first 9.
That first 9 be because now winger it be.
Now winger it be.
Yeah.
So I believe this season now. That's why I just want them. If you see, my joy is that all the players who Arsenal link, they link themselves to. Not be small material they be. Now big names.
Yeah.
That's my joy. So now this season now, may they give Arteta everything me want. Then if you not do well, my brother, I may go join the tell them, may they leave him.
That's so.
Because sometimes you need to let go of some coach for you to even win trophy. My brother, you not know before.
That's so.
Just say PSG. More use PSG as an example. They signed Neymar just to win Champions League. Yeah. They signed Neymar. You know what?
Messi.
They signed Messi.
Sure. Wait. You even fast forward that era come forward. But we go back to when they signed the Cavani, the Zlatan, all these players, the Pastore,
they don't find Champions League. They come.
Yes. It was a 15 years. It was a 15 years project for them.
It's 15 years. But today now, say players say they take winner. The only player where you feel say yes.
In short, what we even name managers we they even sign. We they even get along that line. The current England manager did there. Even Carlo Ancelotti was part
of
it.
They don't use Ancelotti. They don't use Pochettino. They don't use Tuche. Tuche itself, if I say that twice, they use that one. You get one when they use twice.
They use okay, no, he wasn't a manager, but they even use this guy was even part of that team. What's his name? The current Napoli coach was part of that what do they call him? That PSG board as well. So they don't get managers where they feel say they will deliver at the end of the day that Luis Enrique can't deliver that.
As in they don't lose hope. They don't lose hope, say this one. Yeah. So for me, I believe they should just give Arteta everything he wants so that if he fail, this was my comment earlier, if he fail, you go no say yes. Because if you really check out, now material where they give him to take qualify for top 4. Now until they fight for league.
I agree.
So maybe just give him, because imagine the likes of Nketiah and this they don't sell those one. What's his name? Emmy Smith Rowe.
Yeah, those guys
So
can
now
they
those
can't
ones,
they can't really
you get when be saying na Smith Rowe and Saka dey carry Arsenal.
exactly. So
So may they just give am this season, may him buy wetin he wan buy. Like we said earlier, he no need much fixing. Get a good nine, get an upgrade for Martinelli and Trossard. There may be a backup for Saka. Finish. Every other place dey okay. As God may have it, they don already agree deal for Zubimendi. So my brother, they don't need much into it. If you give am everything wey he need this season, then if he no win, Arteta out. Na me go start am. So
okay, guys.
without taking much of our time, let's jump to Benjamin Sesko. Benjamin Sesko and Gyökeres. Which one if you say best fit Arsenal? I know we've said this before, but
both of them
own
fit Arsenal.
point,
Both of them for me, I think both of them fit Arsenal's profile of players that they want. Just because the manager get age preference for player where you want. 26, 21, yes, the gap is a little bit wider, 5 years gap. But both of them
at
fit in
27
that.
now.
27, 22,
yeah.
thereabout. So both of them fit in that gap where the club wants. They go fit deliver for the club. Now Premier League, if anything be happen to any player, we don't see the likes of Matthias Kiesman come Premier League, they flop. How many players come play? Falcao flop. How many players? Many players that came to the Premier League, most of them flopped and went back.
That portrays my point because I said something earlier. Sorry to cut you short. I said something earlier. There's no player, even if not Messi, Ronaldo, you want sign. The possibility for them to flop is there.
Exactly.
So you can't take that out of the picture. You can't take it out.
The only reason why when Ronaldo come back to the Premier League is because Ronaldo was part of the league. He knows the league very well. The tendency for a player to flop, they very easy for Premier League. It's very easy. See Anthony, he go Betis, he explode.
As in he explode, and in the Premiership, he not do anything.
You ask, say, is it Man United? Is it the Premiership? But we've seen players, even though saying that Man U, we've seen players. Even Shevchenko flopped in the Premier League when he came in. When he came in as a world-class player and as the players that have won the Champions League for AC Milan at that time. We will count many players who don't come that league, who don't flop. Now, not because of say the league, they so magnificent like that. You understand? You get world-class players. Now, just because of the nature of play waiting for that league gets energy. The energy full the league. Nobody they wait for you to hold ball before you know they don't sweep you off your feet. That is one thing with that league. You don't have time. You only have time to think very small within the space of a second. You don't have time to start the hold ball. Who you be when you go the hold ball for Premier League? Clubs like Ipswich Town will don't pack you off your leg. They don't care because they come from Championship. They don't care all those things. Clubs like Brentford, they wait for you to hold ball. Brighton, they wait for you to hold ball. They will pack you up, and that's how you see some of the players they struggle. But some players when they come in, okay, you go ask, say why Haaland no struggle? We saw Haaland struggles last season. We saw some even player who don't play for English football for a long time. What could mention Kopama? How many matches he go last season? Where he don't score goal? He went on a long string without scoring a goal. That is what the Premiership brings to you as a player. Even as a manager, great managers have come to the Premiership. Managers will not even win World Cup. Filippo Scolari, they come Premier League. You know, flop. The last manager that coached West Ham, what was his name from the La Liga? Former Sevilla manager. He flopped. Not because of saying they don't good, but because of the challenges for the league.
Even the Ancelotti itself.
Even Ancelotti. Ancelotti first season for Premier League for Chelsea, you know flop, you win the league.
No, he win the league.
But
then he can't go Everton.
But we know Everton problem. We will talk say Everton get a particular problem. But we don't put that Everton issue aside. Because yes, so
the thing is this, for me, like for Benjamin Sesko and Gyökeres, like I said earlier, anyone with their side, I'm fine. But from Arsenal POV point of view now, I think they will want to go for Sesko. See, the thing is this, Arsenal don't need
We don't talk about
just get person where sabi score, where get eye for goal. The chance is there.
Yes.
They'll create the chances for you.
Okay, so, the chance is there.
Just get a traditional 9. This one will be say yes, so now 9 be my position.
Now number 9 be now poacher.
Yes, you're put for there.
Poacher, as the ball, I see, as long as the ball there for that 18-yard box, that 18-yard box, he go find any means to put that ball inside the net.
Now what they don't need
that they want.
They don't need the make they spectacular. Just get that person. Where be saying exactly. No, they use go. So that being said, so guys, we have a few minutes to the end of. We just have two players to talk about. So if you're joining us for the first time, kindly subscribe to the channel.
Please just do subscribe. Subscription is free. Just help us grow this community quickly. What we go.
They know they pay for subscription. We're not subscribe.
Well, just help us grow this community and let's see where it takes us to.
All right. Now we'll jump to Zubimendi because it gets one news I see where they ask they come to ask Zubimendi about Arsenal transfer. The guy saying one in the focus on this, he never that is just talk like a normal player go supposed talk. But where the guy should be saying I couldn't watch some podcasts when some of the hosts they say why Zubimendi go talk like that. You know, but I want to say that way say Arsenal one sign now. You do is that for me. I find that to be very funny because it's very funny to me. They always see they contracted to a particular club. So you don't expect
professional when you talk about another club.
It's up as in you're not supposed to talk. Say, somebody you did contracted to somebody, and then they ask you about another club.
Exactly.
You can't talk say yes, you there aware this that. It's not professional. Nobody will do that, even if the player get issue with the club. That player knows still do one because he did contracted to that club.
Managers
only do
talk of senior players.
Yes, managers don't even do it. See, the truth is that I've watched these players, I've watched these managers. My brother, the level of composure we they get when they interview them.
As if even part of the coaching, even when they coach them how to get
as in
you know that
their response.
Yes.
Yeah, no, because I don't observe them. They are very mindful of what they are saying.
Yeah.
Because you deal with the public. So I don't know why some person they expect Zubimendi talk say. Fine, we don't hear from Fabrizio Romano say yes, so it's a done deal. But for me, what I know, say when they hold that deal now, big. Say they just want fine if they finish their tournament.
Time. Just tell them say time.
Not time. If they finish their tournament this Sunday, I think they'll be playing final with Portugal.
Yeah.
This Sunday.
Yeah.
Then after that, then another thing where I see say they hold that deal. Resources that they want to make that deal happen for July.
It has just simple. It has to do with the financial fair play in Spain.
Yes,
as well, so that
in Spain, so that may enter the following
officially
season.
As the transfer open, as the summer transfer resume, that's when next season also starts as well. So the official summer transfer starts. I think is next week on the 16th. That's when everything starts as well. So everything at time now.
So for me, Arsenal fans, I'm not relax on their mind. Say this is Zubimendi. I believe say yes, they come because you know why they worry. He did the same thing to Liverpool last season. Well, don't worry. I think I get good relationship with this guy. And if he be saying no come, not be the first time they say you find another player where you go for now. So it be. So the last on my list is Kepa. News reaching me this evening that Arsenal are very close.
Yeah, exactly.
Signing Kepa. For me, because now this Juan Gasha.
Go ahead.
Now this Juan Gasha, Arsenal be they go for, but if I say Barcelona, now I want to sign the guy. So they don't go for this Kepa. Kepa is coming cheap because the issue Better was having on that Juan Gasha initially was that for a goalkeeper you want to put at your second choice,
Yeah,
spending about 25 million to 30 million for that goalkeeper is too much.
exactly.
So that was the narrative out there from Better. But for me, this keeper, for me, it will be a good signing for Arsenal because the guy don't get a Premiership experience. I think
Yeah.
he went on loan to Portsmouth. Yeah, if I'm not
Mhm.
mistaken, Portsmouth last season, this season that just ended. So if
Yeah.
Arsenal can clinch this, it's coming for a very cheap fee, 5 million pounds. So this would
Mhm.
be a better option for them because Kepa don't get Premiership experience. It was
Exactly.
Chelsea, used to be Chelsea #1 goalkeeper.
You don't even get Champions League experience. You get experience for Real Madrid as well.
Yeah.
So I
So
think
it could be a good one for Arsenal if they fit clinch this Kepa deal.
also. Also.
So that brings us to the end of this transfer show. So Mr. Amofi, your final thought.
Okay, I think my final thought will go to patient to Arsenal fans. Now, so una club no was no una condition una day now as Arsenal fan no was the condition wey my club day. But you can see, what I dey use dey console myself. I don't say I not to get better glory days when they be for back, but I dey use my glory days. My United glory days, they console myself well. And they use that they console myself because I've also enjoyed those glory days as well. So I know say I not to get a lot of glory days, but patient with the manager. Patient is the key, to be frank. If you don't perform this season, yes, now 5, 9, 6 season with this one. If you don't perform, then you can start calling for his head. That is just it. Arsenal fan,
Yeah.
good luck to you guys as we start the journey into the 2025-2026 season.
Thank you very much, Mr. Amofi. So
Yeah.
from my own side, then, guys, please, like he said, Muna, get patient. See PSG today now. PSG don't become Champions League winner. You know how many years they don't fight for that Champions League. So one day, Chelsea become Champions League winner as well. They don't get them before. So one day, I believe
No,
the
we get that.
universe will smile on us as well.
Exactly.
So, but as long as if you look now, Arsenal, they are in the right track. Now just one or two touches they need. So guys, more you get patient. And this Gyökeres and Sesko, because of say Arsenal they go for Sesko, so many of the fans they say why they go for Sesko. Now the Gyökeres. Oga, no be you be the manager. Now the manager they go sack if something bad happen. So the manager saying
And now you
want
go see,
Sesko.
complain say the manager no good.
Yes, now if them bring Gyökeres, he no work. Waiting they find no get that they go sack you. You still continue to be Arsenal fan. Nobody know your house. Nobody will sack you. So now Teta dey the hot seats. Mona let am get wetin he want so that if they fire am, you know say yes. Now
You get
wetin him choose
justified.
they take
Yeah.
fire am. So yes, it is justified. More get patient. And thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you very soon.
Very soon.
And those of us that have subscribed, I want to say God richly bless you. Where your money they from come out, so they buy data. God will continue to provide for you.
So.
Thank you very much. See you very soon.